In episode number 1 of the Chelsea Career Mode series, I asked you guys, what goalkeeper should we sign? Ter Stegen, Courtois, or Cohen Casteels? And the overwhelming census said Cohen Casteels. I'm pretty sure people have told me that if I signed Courtois, they would stop watching the series because Chelsea fans hate Courtois. So I can accept that. Courtois, get in the bin. Priority number 1 is going to be signing Cohen Casteels. But welcome to episode number 2 of our Chelsea Career Mode series here in FIFA 21. Before the comments say something, I know my face is like a tomato right now. I've been playing golf all morning and I forgot to wear a hat for the first 10 holes. Your boy got burned. But thank you for the sick response to episode number 1. Keen to be flying through this series. And speaking of stuff from episode 1, let's go and have our first ever press conference for the series. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first press conference of our Chelsea Career Mode series. Thank you to everybody who left a question in the last episode. If you want the chance of getting your question answered in the next episode, leave a comment down below. So the first question for the entire career mode comes from Shay Devlin, who says, what are the targets for this season, Jared? I said it briefly in episode number 1, but I want to outdo Thomas Tuchel and show the Chelsea board that Sir Jaredinho can do a better job. Winning the Champions League is a given. That needs to happen for us to stake our claim of being better than Tuchel. But outside of that, I want silverware in every single tournament. I want the Premier League title. I want to go one step further in the FA Cup and win that. I want to win the Carabao Cup. I want to make Chelsea the best team, not only in London, not only in England, but this season, the world. Owen Weed says, do you think Werner is still the man for the goals, or will you search for a new world-class striker? At the time, my full confidence is with Timo Werner. He got a goal, I believe, against Everton in the last episode. He got an assist. He's been playing some good form, still a young guy. I want to harness Timo Werner's potential and really show just how good he can be. There's clearly a lot of hope with Timo Werner. He showed great form at Leipzig, but this season in real life, up and down with Chelsea. That is very, very obvious. But I want to make Timo Werner an absolute killer, an absolute viper. I want goals. I want assists. I want Timo Werner to get the golden boot. That man, I'm keeping the face with him this season. I want Timo Werner to kill it for us. And the final question in today's press conference comes from John Wilson, who says, are you willing to keep Thiago Silva? Very high rated, but old. Invest or no? Thiago Silva will be staying. The question is maybe I upgrade him. That's a plan moving forward. I do want to sign a new defender, but that's more to go above Rudiger. But we might get to the point where Thiago Silva, who is, I believe, 84 or 85 overall now, might decrease in overall. Rudiger might grow up, so it might turn out to be Rudiger as a better option in defense. But in the game against Everton, I was impressed with Thiago Silva. Yes, we shipped 2 goals. We conceded 2 goals, but Thiago Silva was winning some crucial 50-50s. He was strong in the air. And for the time being, he has given me no reason to drop him from the side. So potentially might get dropped a bit later on in terms of overall. But if he's putting in the performances on the park, there is no reason to get rid of Thiago Silva. All right, so here we go, lads. Casteels, we should be able to get for a pretty decent price. It might even be worth releasing, like going for the release clause, but I'm going to try getting him for closer to that £50 million mark. So let's begin negotiations here with VfL Wolfsburg. See if we can bring the Belgian goalkeeper across to the club. So I'm going to start off by saying £50 million on the dot for Cohen Casteels. They've said not a chance. Not a chance, Wolfsburg. Counterattack that. We will remove Mason Mount. Not a chance. I'm selling Mason Mount in this save. We'll go back and say 53.6. They're going to say 63.2, so it's doable. But I also want to bring in some other players in today's episode in the episodes moving forward. So we'll go back and say 57 mil. They say 61.6. Yeah, all right, let's accept it. 61.6 million pounds for Cohen Casteels. All right, contract time, so he's on 57,000 a week at Wolfsburg. I'll bump it up, get him on that Premier League coin, and see if the Belgian shot stopper can come to Chelsea. So, from the last episode, we had Dujon Sterling potentially going on a loan move to Club Brugge, which has been sorted out. So, 1 year move we will accept that. And now it's about the player agreeing personal terms. And there it is, Charlie Musonda. We almost sold him in the last episode, but we are going to send him out on loan to Fiorentina for the time being. Got to see if we can actually make him fulfill his potential. Same thing there, George McEachran off to the Swiss League for a season-long loan move. Get him up past the 59 rating, please. You love to see it, lads. Get in there. Cohen Castiles will be joining us here as our new shot stopper at Stamford Bridge. Cohen Castiles, the Belgian goalkeeper, joining us here from VfL Wolfsburg, £61.6 million. That is a massive addition to our Chelsea side. So there it is, your first look of Cohen Castiles in a Chelsea kit, fitting in automatically. So excited to have him, finally a decent keeper. Mendy's doing decent in real life, but I want a world-class shot stopper, an upgraded shot stopper, especially for FIFA reasons. So hopefully Cohen Castiles is going to prove to be that man. Also, I did have a few comments in the last episode saying, why am I trying to sell Mendy when he's cheaper than Kepa Arrizabalaga? I'm only doing one season or potentially two of this series, so I feel like I probably should keep Edouard Mendy. He's higher rated, although I could make Kepa. It's such a double-edged sword because I could keep Kepa and grow him. You know what? I'm actually going to back myself for once. I'm going to continue with the path to sell Edouard Mendy because Kepa can grow. If he gets some game time, he can grow and easily eclipse Mendy. I'm going to keep Kepa. I'm going to keep him. And Dujon Sterling has officially departed the club as well, off to Club Brugge on a season-long loan. Inter Milan have come in here with a loan offer for Callum Hudson-Odoi, but I'm going to reject that. Hudson-Odoi, I'm looking to make him a valuable piece when it comes to rotational matches, bench impact. I want to get Hudson-Odoi some game time. So it is now time for us to go over and look at what our season objectives are here in the Chelsea career mode for season number 1. Thank you to everybody that gave suggestions in the comment section down below on the previous episode. I took some advice and some inspiration from some of the questions, and I've come up with these. So some of these you guys have straight out said, some of them I've kind of taken inspiration and made my own little twist. So jumping right into it, not going to sugarcoat it. The first objective is called German Generals. We have to get 40 goals and assists with Havertz and Timo Werner. So 40 goals and assists between the pair of them. Luckily, we've gotten off to a great start because in that Everton game, Timo Werner, he got a goal and assist. Havertz got a goal to himself. So we're already 3 out of 40 there. We're already almost a 10th of the way through this objective after one game. So definitely on task and on track for that so far. Need to keep it up. So German Generals, 40 goals / assists with Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. The second objective is called Captain America. We're looking to grow Christian Pulisic +5 overall this season. It is a lofty goal. It is lofty ambitions. But Christian Pulisic has the potential to do it. He's going to have to be on top form this year. So we're going to have to make sure we keep putting development plans, keep giving him game time, keep stepping up and letting him have big opportunities to get goals, to get assists, and to really get the dynamic player potential moving. So, Captain America, grow Christian Pulisic +5 overall. Now this is what I would say is the toughest objective of the lot. It's called London is Blue. We cannot afford to lose to another London team, whether this is Tottenham, whether this is Fulham, or whether this is bloody, I don't know, who's a bloody 4th tier, no, I was gonna say Cambridge United, but is Cambridge in London? I don't even know. Let's say AFC Wimbledon. We can't afford to lose to a single London side. That only takes one game to destroy all of our progress. London is Blue. We cannot afford to lose to another London team. Alright, so the first matchup in today's episode is going to be away from home at the Molineux Stadium, taking on Wolves. Like I said, I want this career mode to have quick progression, so I'm actually going to simulate this game. Let's see if we can get points on the board here. Our first win of the Premier League season against Wolves. Is it going to happen? No, it's not. Another draw. Adama Traore in the 61st minute for Wolverhampton. Havertz in the 17th minute. Damn, it's another draw. Kep is coming to us saying, I needed to let you know I've been reading some of the stuff that people have been saying lately about me and my future. I wanted to ask you to give me another chance to prove I'm the right man for the job here. Clearly, Keppa's not watching the video right now because he would have heard what I just said. Keppa, brother, you'll get that chance. I love you. I mean, I don't. You've done nothing to deserve my love, but I'm going to say that to you to make you feel better. So I have gone through the comments from the last episode. I know I want to sign a new centre back. I want to get a world-class centre back in there as well and kind of have the likes of Christensen, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and whoever we may sign rotating. These were the 4 names that generally popped up the most. The one I saw the most was Pau Torres. A lot of people wanting Pau Torres. A surprising amount of people suggesting to bring in Suyunsu from Leicester City. Varane as well, Marquinhos. I saw these names that floating about quite a lot. I feel like Pau Torres is the one that people want. But I'm also like, in terms of overall, if he's not already like scouted by the game, he may not be high rated enough for our squad. Like off the top of my head, I think he's like 79 or 80 rated or something. So whilst it would be good if I was a mid-table side, I want a world beater. So immediately my mind goes to either Raphael Varane or Marquinhos. Now Marquinhos probably going to be a little bit too far out of our wage region, like out of our transfer budget. Varane, I don't remember the last time that I used Raphael Varane in not just a career mode, but like even a rebuild or anything. I don't think I've used Varane in years. This could be a fun addition. No doubt he would be a world-class addition to our backline. I honestly think I've talked myself into going into Raphael Varane here. I genuinely don't think I've used this guy in years. So let's go. Yeah, all right, let's go. Let's go talk to Real Madrid and see what we can do. Let's go talk to formerly Zinedine Zidane. Is he still in the game? Yeah, still Zinedine Zidane. And see if we can get Raphael Varane over to Stamford Bridge. So I might start off with a pretty low offer here of £70 million. And they're going to say 95.9. So it's definitely doable here between ourselves and Real Madrid. So I still want to save a fair bit of money. So let's say 74 mil for Raphael Varane. What are they going to say? 95.9 again. I will jump in and I will be a master negotiator and say £80 million for Raphael Varane. Come on, there it is. Zinedine Zidane. He's happy with 80 million. Let's go talk numbers in contracts now. So Raphael Varane, 195,000 a week at Real Madrid. We'll give him something similar to that. 185 for 280,000. Let's see if we can get Raphael Varane in our back line in time for the Leicester game. You have got to be kidding me, Liverpool. Liverpool have come in here and offered £69.3 million for Timo Werner. Not a chance. Not a chance in the world is that happening. That is rejected so easily. So still no word from Raphael Varane as we get into the second game of today's episode at home, taking on Leicester City. Let's get ourselves off the duck for the season. So here we go, lads. Overcast day in West London. Currently undefeated for the Premier League season, but that's 2 draws in a row. Need to get 3 points here. It's a tough game against Leicester. Only really going to be playing tough games this season, so let's see what we can do. Also, what number do you want me to guys to give Cohen Castiles? Should he be number 1? Should he be something else? Let me know. Ah, they brought in Mayan. Isn't that that's the Dutch striker, eh? He's an absolute gun, I'm pretty sure, so hopefully we can keep him under control. So here is a look at our starting 11 for today's game. Our first experience, personally, of using Cohen Castiles. The back line the same. I've kept the starting, like the outfield players, the exact same from the Everton and the Wolves game. Like I said, I want to develop players to play centre midfield so I can get Mason Mount and those sorts of guys in. But for the time being, keeping Abraham up top and playing the 4-1-2-1-2. It's a 5 at the back formation, however, for Leicester City. Suyunsu in there and Didi, Tielemans. It's a very strong side. This is a replay of the FA Cup final. Iago Aspas up top as well. Right, okay. Leicester City not playing games. I mean, football is a game, but let's forget about that. All right, we have won ourselves a corner, lads. Let's see if we can get something out of this. Hakim Ziyech, bringing it deep. Rudiger, cleared off the line. Can we get the follow-up? We can't. Pulisic going there to Havertz. Come on, we'd love to get ourselves an early lead. Abraham going to Havertz, who is a little bit wide here. Kai Havertz, let's just go for the finesse. Kai Havertz is saved from Schmeichel. Trying to defend. trying to defend. Come on, we can't allow them to get anything before the end of the first half here. They're playing it around. They go in behind there. I'm watching for any good runs. Iago Aspas is going to be 1 minute stoppage time. Come on, do not let them get an opportunity. Good tackle. Great tackle. That should be the half. That should be the half. Unless we can... Oh, I thought we were building towards a counter-attack, but that's half-time. Free kick here for Leicester City to start off the second half. They send that one in there. They go for the long shot. Oh my God, I thought Iago Aspas had just absolutely rocketed that one in there. How close was he? That would have been insane. I mean, I think Castiles had it followed the whole way. Holy crap, though. Come on, Havertz. Going through there. I see the overlapping run to Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham, let's just go for the shot. Tammy Abraham! Let's go, baby! We get the lead here to start the second half. I thought Su was going to close down space a little quicker. I thought we might have had not enough pace. That is a great assist from Timo Werner. And that is a lovely finish, an even better finish from Tammy Abraham to fire us into the lead in this clash against Leicester. Get in there. All right, going to go with a formation change here and a double substitution. Abraham and Havertz coming off. We are bringing on Mateo Kovacic and Jorginho in the midfield. Really changed to a 4-1-4-1 defensive formation. See if we can hold on. A corner here for Leicester City. 15 minutes to play. This one is concerning. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of it. Cleared off the line. Just clear it. Oh my God. Cleared off the line from Ben Chilwell. Ball being played around nicely. I see the run from Kovacic. Great ball from Werner. Kovacic, please ice this one. It's a rocket of a shot that's hit straight at Kasper Schmeichel. Kovacic could have been the hero off the bench. Luckily, we do get the corner out of it, though. I'm looking for somebody to get their noggin on it and finish it for us. Timo Werner punched away. Please win it, Rudiger. Rudiger, Timo Werner, he scores it! Timo Werner pops up and is surely going to secure the result for us. Huge credit, though, to Antonio Rudiger, who got that ball down to Timo Werner. That is exactly what we were after. We should have iced it after that with after the one with Kovacic, but that's a tidy finish there from Timo Werner. Yes, he's close to goal, but he's had to get himself into an awkward position. He finds the back of the net, and we are now 2-0 up against Leicester. It's going to be Kovacic. It's been great off the bench, Kovacic, to be fair. Go in there to Timo Werner. Timo Werner through to Ziyech. Ziyech! Oh, saved from Schmeichel. Oh, Werner can't get the follow-up either. That would have been incredible if we were able to make it 3-0. Come on, let's keep a clean sheet, please. Keep a clean sheet here, lads. That'd be so nice if we could finish off what has been a very professional performance with a clean sheet. They send that one out wide there to Iosi Perez. Good tackle. Just clear it, Thiago Silva. Surely, there it is, lads. That's the full-time whistle. We come away with 3 points and a clean sheet. The fans don't seem too happy about it, but we get 3 points here and take down Leicester City 2-0. There it is, lads. Raphael Varane has accepted our contract offer. So the Frenchman is going to be our second addition to the side in this video. Raphael Varane joining us from Real Madrid for £80 million. To be fair to Rudiger and Silva, they were good in that last game. But Varane's going to be insane for us moving forward. And there is visual confirmation of Raphael Varane now wearing Chelsea colours. He's gone down 5 million his value, but I'm so excited to see what the Frenchman can do for the side this season. What can he do in terms of the back line? Is he going to pop off corners? I certainly hope so, but I'm just excited to have him here. Like I said earlier, I honestly don't think I've signed Varane in a career mode or a rebuild for a very long time, so I'm excited to see what he can do. The scouting reports for Torres and Su have both come in. Yeah, 80 rated for Torres. What was Su? I'd say 81 or 82? 80 as well, so yeah. You would have rather just keeping Rudiger instead of going in for Su or Torres, but we have got Varane, so I'm more than happy with that decision now. Hey Gaffer, I know you've got a lot on your mind, but I thought I should let you know there's some discontent in the dressing room. It feels like the club's just drifting at the moment, and some of the boys aren't sure this is a team that can win anything. What are you talking about? I've just signed an upgrade by 5 overall in the goals, and I've signed an upgrade by 4 in the defense. What are you talking about, Thiago Silva? No, I don't. Yeah, I want to say, what are you talking about? But that's going to negatively affect morale. So I'll just say, I'll sort it out. What is going on there? Anyways, we've got to put that negative mindset to the side as we have another game here in the Premier League away against Newcastle United up at St. James's Park. They've brought in Halstenberg, which is a good addition to the side. Grealish in the middle as well, Kraft. So they've brought in some decent players, but we are going to quick sim this one against Newcastle United. Please continue the strong start to the season. The scoreline is another draw. Why do we always get draws in the simulation? I mean, it's another goal for Timo Werner, which is nice, but Andy Carroll scores in the 83rd minute. Why do we always have 1-1 draws in these simulations? I mean, I want to get through the season, but the simulation gods aren't being too kind to us. What? It's been 2 days. Hi boss, good to see you. It's great things are going so well for me and the team at the moment. I don't think I've ever enjoyed my football as much as I am right now. Oh, he wants money. Of course he does. He wants money. I mean, I'm going to give it to him because Thiago Silva is a crucial player for this season. But 2 days ago, he's saying how him and the team don't feel like there's a winning mentality. Now he's like, I've never enjoyed my football more. It's because you want the money, you bastard. Okay? This isn't the best time. All in good time. Leave the paperwork to me. Yeah, right. Let's give him a new contract. Whatever. How much is Thiago Silva on right now? Finances. Thiago Silva, the king himself. 84k a week. Let's delegate. Will he take 85? He will. 1 year extension. Yeah, sweet. But anyways, lads, that is where we are going to conclude today's episode of the Career Mode series. If you enjoyed episode number 2, please leave a like on the video. A few days remaining in the transfer window. I want your opinion. Who should we sign in episode number 3? Let me know by leaving a comment down below. Leave your press conference questions. Just leave any comments down below. I'll see you for the next one very soon. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out.